First of all, Yale played their tail off. I got it. It's good club, well coached, play hard, come after you. We had a couple chances to separate and we couldn't do it, and that gives a lot of credit to them. On the other side, I'm really proud of our guys. One of our goals was obviously win our conference. One of our goals was to win the regional, and we understand what next weekend's all about, and we also understand that the next goal for us is to get better in practice over the next couple of days so that we're a better team than we were this weekend. And, we just got to continue to do things we do.
Steven, all regional most outstanding player. How nice was it to get back on the field after missing games last time against ACU?
Yeah, it was great to get back on the field. Always itching to get back, but just being able to play against these guys, or play with my teammates again, best feeling. Glad to be back.
Michael, can you just talk a little about your home run today and just kind of, it was your second home run of the weekend, just what's been working well for you, and you just been seeing the ball well at the plate?
Yeah, just trying to take it, pitch by pitch, just ready to swing every single pitch, trying, not to swing the balls out of the zone and get good pitches to hit, and if you put good swings on it, it's always got a chance.
Case, what'd you see from Rasmussen tonight?
Well, I thought he was amped up pretty good in the first. I thought he was maybe overthrown a little bit and excited, and that's natural. But he's such a competitor that, he found his way through that, left a couple balls up, and, I thought settled in and did a nice job for us.
Pat, have you seen a player have 4 bunt singles in a game? Can you talk about what Nick?
I have not. I have not seen that I can recall, but I'm so old that it could have happened and I don't remember. That's real. It's a real possibility. But if it happened, I've forgotten it. So, good for Nick.
Pat, you said yesterday about Nick that he wasn't quite 100%. Was that his decision each time to go with the bunt, or
Nick?
Is he?
Yeah, Nick's he's a guy that does so many things instinctively that I let him do a lot of things on his own, and I would assume that that's why he did that so many times. The one time I told him, "Hey, why don't you push your drag here?" He said, "No, I want to swing." So, I would assume that he felt like that was a better decision for him. And the first one we called, in the first inning, we just thought, hey, let's get a runner in scoring position. Let's try to get on the board. Let's try to, we're down a run. Let's get on the board and take away a little bit of that momentum that they had.
And with Drew coming out after 4, was that his call, or where did that decision?
Well, yeah, when he came in the third, and he just, I don't know, his delivery looked different to me. He just looked like he was laboring a little bit and coming off a situation where you're coming back from an injury. I certainly didn't want to put him in a position where his competitiveness got in the way of the right thing to do, and so it worked out great. I went out there and I asked him, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, let me finish the inning. I'm fine. I'm a little tired," but I just think he was really amped up, really excited, and wanted to do this thing for us tonight and get it over with, and probably overthrew a little bit and probably, got gassed a little bit.
Pat, it's your guys' first Super Regional since 2013. What does it mean to be able to have the fans here one more weekend and be one step closer to you guys' ultimate goal of getting back to Omaha?
Yeah, really, I think that the one thing that everybody has mentioned to me is how unbelievable it is to play at Goff Stadium. The opposing coaches, the opposing players, and the energy, and so that's neat. That's a tribute to the people that come here all the time. Great fans. It's a really neat place to watch a game. Obviously, you're right on top of the people, and it's pretty impressive. And our guys, we got a little flat tonight. About the 6th inning, I think that we got a little flat and maybe started looking towards the end a little bit, and the fans kind of got out of it a little bit too. And but when they're energized, it energizes us. So it's pretty cool.
Case, you went out and checked on Drew, and then did he throw as many pitches tonight as you would have liked, and is he going to be okay moving forward as a starter?
He threw, I can't see anymore, but 73 pitches. We had him up to 95 if that's what he wanted to do. I'm more excited that he threw 73, to be honest with you, than 95. We were able to get away with it. So, I just have to trust him and how he feels when he's obviously threw the ball 97 miles an hour in the first inning. So, I really don't have a great answer for that right now. But I'm excited about it.
How about Madrigal? Does he have an injury, or is it soreness? Or?
Well, he got hit in the hand with
Yeah.
it, and so I think that thing continues to bother him a little bit, and it's you get hit like that, you get a deep bone bruise, and it lingers.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, and it's you used to play basketball and probably sprained your ankle, and you lived with it all season, right?
Didn't do anything fast enough to sprain anything.
Well, you're probably getting off the floor a little bit and getting real high in your rebounds, and probably came down spraining an ankle.
You got it.
I used to play Dwight and Horse when I was playing. Yeah, never. I don't think I ever lost. That might be true. I don't know.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Daidayo Taka's defensive play at shortstop?
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? He was really good. We needed to hit it just a little bit away from him because he was pretty good. Like I said, those guys won 31 of their last 37 or 38 games. I think the thing that's difficult, I don't know what a record is anymore. 50, is that a 1? 52. We're 52-4. It is. You're shooting for perfection all the time, and everybody wants to beat you, and they should. And I just thought that last night we were much looser than we were tonight, and I'm not sure how that got like that, but I think it has to do with sometimes you start looking a little bit ahead, and you shouldn't. And we talk about that, and I don't think I thought our effort was outstanding. I thought guys were locked in. I just think that there's, we had that problem against Abilene Christian. You know what I mean? It's scheduled and there's nobody to play, and that's our bye week, and it was like pulling teeth to get guys to get excited about it, and I understand that. So we're going to have to be better next week. You got a real club coming here next week. It's going to be Clemson or Vanderbilt, and we're going to have to be better. That's all there is to it. And thoroughbreds get to Omaha. And we're just going to have to be better. That's all there is to it. And we're going to have to execute in situations. We didn't execute a couple bunts in a sacrifice situation. We were outstanding with the short game. Other than that, but we left runners on base, continually, and I'm not. It is what it is. This time of year, I know our guys. I know they'll come to work. And be ready to go, and they'll work to get better, and we will be better.
Coach, on that note, will you get to sit back and scout, maybe watch at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for Vandy and Clemson, and will your players watch as well?
All the players will be in class, I'm sure, right?
That's right.
That's the other thing. We're in school, That's crazy, isn't it? But I definitely will. And this, I mentioned this the other night, I got like 10 of those things now in our war room over there, and you can plug into any game. Marianne took care of me on that. I appreciate it. I can't plug a iPhone in or whatever you call them, and but seriously, you can beam up any game you want, so you can go clear back into these archives. We could go back and get Clemson or Vanderbilt playing their conference game any game you want, and it's pretty cool. I'm sure everybody else has been doing it for 5 years, and somebody told one of my assistants about it, and so I said, "Oh, let's do it." So anyway, I will watch. I'm more of a gut guy than I am and I do, I do know what people do, but I think sometimes it's about what you do and how you do it. This as important as knowing what your opponent's doing.
And I understand that.